Can you bounce the world's largest Orbeez? Today we're answering the internet's most burning questions about toys with a series of professional experiments, and we're challenging our contestants to guess the answers. This is No Way. Okay, I got a fun question for you guys. Can you light slime on fire? Now keep in mind, we've made our own little slime concoction. We've added 100 proof alcohol to the slime mix. We made our own slime with it in there. Keep in mind, 100 proof alcohol can light on fire, but is it enough to light the slime on fire?
If it's our own little DIY slime, unregulated,
Unregulated.
I'm going to say definitely, because I believe with enough alcohol it's possible.
Now keep in mind, the challenge was we could only add so much alcohol before it lost its consistency.
Can I get a peep at the slime?
Yeah, Joey, can we get a scientist? Can we get a
slime
slime peep?
Am I allowed to smell it to smell how boozy
You cannot
it is?
smell.
Okay.
Emma, do we have an estimate for how much concentration of alcohol? Okay.
Oh, if it's Captain Morgan Spice.
Okay,
definitely.
I'm told that we have half a cup of Captain Morgan spiced rum.
That's my breakfast.
Link in the
Definitely.
description. So, can we light that slime on fire? Our alcoholic, boozy slime. All right, what do we think? Can you light slime on fire?
Definitely.
Yeah, that's
Our
definitely
unregulated bootleg Morgan slime.
All right, we got a lighter over there. Okay, let's see it.
Maybe face not as close. I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
He's a professional. Oh, I don't know. I believe it was made this morning.
With my breakfast order, I am sure a half cup in my Cheerios. My crunch cup is a party crunch cup.
Oh, nothing yet. He's still trying though. Oh,
This might be a no way.
wait, we're getting something.
Can you see it?
All right, scientists, what do we think? Was there enough of a flame to count it as being lit on fire? Okay!
I'll take it.
Our players were correct. Let's move on to the next question. All right, this next one is about a very classic toy we've all used, and I don't think anyone's ever bought this toy. You just always end up with them. Can you pull a gym plate with sticky hands?
Oh.
You know, sticky
Like in a-
hands, those little things,
Yeah.
they work 5 times and then they just
And then
never
they're on a ceiling or covered in dog hair.
Okay, we have 20 of the regular size, tiny sticky
They're
hands.
not seeming very sticky.
And we are gonna pull this 2.5 pound gym plate. Can you pull a gym plate with sticky hands?
Definitely.
No.
Oh.
I'm
I
an
don't see it.
optimist.
And I don't trust science.
Let's see if we can pull it. Attaching it to the back side.
So that was my hope. If there's enough friction on the back, you're gonna get a little slide.
All right, our scientist is trying to hook these up. Scientists, are we running out of space on the plate? Is that what's going on here? No.
They're not sticking to the plate.
Ooh, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, we're trying. We're failing.
We're failing.
Yes.
Let's see what happens.
All right.
No,
I
they're not.
want it
Look,
to
they're
work.
not even. Oh no! If you could pick them up. No, boo.
Ooh, I think we need a final verdict pretty soon because he's trying lots of different strategies now.
Oh, I like this.
That's
We're
what I'm
going
saying.
through the hole.
What did I say? I said earlier.
Oh!
It's going! That was a push.
Is it through the... So you're using it like a rope.
Scientists, what's our final determination? No!
Yes!
It wasn't a true test of the stickiness of the hand, so
Yes.
that does not count as pulling it across the table.
No way.
Let's see how optimistic we are about the next question. Our next question for these esteemed toy minds. Can you jump rope with a barrel of monkeys? And let me be clear, I'm not just saying a single barrel of monkeys, but as many monkeys as it takes
To-
to put together
Okay.
to make a long enough rope to jump rope.
How good are you at jumping rope?
Oh, he could probably double dutch.
Well, that's the thing, because if this thing smacks the ground, I think that'll make it bust apart. But if you can like jump mid-air, I have some hope.
Yeah, they're
Here,
just
give me
gonna
a second.
be.
Let me, Daniel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know what I'm gonna say.
Can you jump rope with barrel of monkeys?
Definitely.
No way.
Of course you can. No. Also, this thing's gonna need to be so long, or Joy's gonna need to really tuck them legs. I like either option. That's gonna be a heck of a jump, my guy.
Okay, so the rope is shorter than we anticipated.
Okay, Joey gave a thumbs up on talent with jump rope.
Scientist, are you ready?
Yes!
I think it's probably a bizarre measure of pulling it taut, but not too taut. You know what I mean?
That's the challenge.
Oh!
Wow! Yes! 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 Also, where's Ariel?
way.
Where's a tiny person? Get a tiny person in here to jump this.
Scientist,
God.
as the one who was doing the jumping, can you jump rope with the barrel of monkeys?
Yeah, correct answer.
Let the controversy play out in the comments, but for now, we're going to the next question.
Justice for monkeys.
This one is both optimistic and destructive. We love destruction here at Bat
Love destruction.
Can a supercharged Hot Wheels booster break a glass? What we grabbed is kind of like a car battery charger. We're gonna hook it up to this kid's toy.
Okay.
To
giving it
give
the volts.
extra juice.
Ooh, okay.
Supercharge it. We're gonna shoot a car out of it towards a wine glass. Can a supercharged Hot Wheel break a wine glass?
Definitely.
Optimistic Daniel!
Nah, once you pull an electric gun
Yeah, I was gonna
into
say,
it,
you just said, can I shoot a glass with a gun with a Hot Wheels car with a bullet? Yeah.
yeah, fire up the gun.
So as a bit of a control, we're gonna first try to break the glass without supercharging the booster.
Mm-hmm.
All right, scientist. Oh, okay. So that's how strong the regular booster is.
My only concern is that this is going to basically burn out the battery.
Woo!
Oh God!
Let's get that,
That
thing
thing
going. Finally a win for the Sloanster.
Everybody okay?
That was cool. I like that. I think we got
Oh,
it. Scientist.
that's a definitely.
We don't even need. Heck yeah. I'm feeling buzzed from that one. Let's keep moving. Slap bracelets.
I've heard of them.
Underrated toy technology. Can we agree?
Absolutely.
Agreed.
Never made it into the fashion world like it could have.
So we know a slap bracelet works well on a wrist, but my question to you, if you were to combine a lot of slap bracelets, could you make a slap belt? And by slap belt, I mean someone can just go up to you and go like this, and it'll go around your
Okay,
waist.
a lightsaber whip.
We want it to be sort of a bracelet for your waist.
A waistlet.
Scientists, do we have our slap belt?
Ooh.
Got rubber bands holding them together.
I have one big concern. We try to get this slapped on to the waist. That it's gonna be a bit either premature or just stuff's not gonna click just the right way.
I have the opposite problem. If you've ever just slapped a bracelet on the table, you know that it curly cues into two little circles. It doesn't like bend nicely.
That's interesting too. I don't think we're gonna have that much of a.
Yeah, there we go. That's what happens.
I think at the end of the day, it's just gonna kind of prematurely like. I just don't know if it's going to curl.
No.
perfectly.
What do you think it's going to do?
I think the wind-up is gonna be like. And it's all gonna just crack and.
All right, let's get those answers. Can you make a slap belt?
No way.
I'm gonna say no way.
Okay, so we brought in our guest scientist, Ariel. Joey is going to wrap the belt around her.
Ooh.
Rocka's got a special gift.
Well, now I believe in it. If Ariel's involved, full faith. Definitely.
Even though she's literally just standing there.
And just standing there makes me have faith.
Ariel, how many slap bracelets are you usually for your belts?
Oh,
What are you, about a 6?
I don't want to say.
Okay, here we go. Let's get a slap belt.
Come on, Ariel!
Gotta stop. Gotta stop.
Oh! I think that worked! Finish it!
Now it's falling a little bit because it's a little big. Can you adjust it a little bit in the back? All right, we did a little bit of tailoring. Look at that! Nice. And she's looking good. She's looking stylish.
What's kind of interesting is it looks like there's like one bracelet that bent and everything else is perfectly straight.
Scientist? Yes, that is
nice.
it.
Very nice. Ariel, go hit the runway.
Oh, someone quick, play whatever royalty-free RuPaul we have. Oh! Ow!
Let's move on to the next question. Bat 19, we love our putty.
Do we ever?
Love our Crazy Aaron putty. There's a special kind of putty you guys know, Ninja Putty, and it gets tougher the more that you need it. But my question to you, does Ninja Putty bounce higher after it's been kneaded?
Ooh, that's a fun question.
So we know that the putty gets tougher after it's
Yeah.
been kneaded, but will that affect its
It's
bounciness?
I don't know
I
what
have
gives...
no thoughts. There's nothing going on.
So
in my head.
here's no, truthfully. So my initial reaction is yes, it will bounce further because the other putty, when you drop it, melts like immediately on contact a little bit because it doesn't have the tension holding it together. So my immediate thought is yeah, it'll bounce higher. I think it will be perhaps such a marginal bounce difference, it won't be super obvious.
I think it's probably gonna be about the same.
This is the Ninja Putty. We got scientist Ariel helping us out. You can see Joey kneading, stretching his putty. It's really cool, actually. It gets harder. I don't know how it works. Does Ninja Putty bounce higher after it's been kneaded?
I'm gonna say no way.
I'm saying definitely.
All right, scientists, are you ready for the drop? On my mark, go.
That's long for Break It to Make It. That was a definitely Daniel Dingustown.
Daniel's Dingustown.
It mushed on the table a little bit. If you play with one of those and set it in its tin, it takes a long time for it to goop back.
Wow.
That's the only...
Maybe Crazy Aaron's not so crazy after all.
Did you just punch Ariel? Okay, Ninja Putty has shocked the world. Let's move on. This is very hardcore textbook science.
Oh.
Jenga.
The classic scientific instrument.
Can you pull the final bottom piece out of a Jenga tower and the rest of the tower stays intact? We've got a tower, a full Jenga tower, but it's all resting on one block. Can you pull out that single block and the rest of the tower just goes shoop and is fine? We are pulling a string. There's a string wrapped around the piece.
Like overall, I think it does make sense because when Jenga towers, like you make them, it's like a cross stitch. And so if you do pull this one out, I think the three that are on top of it will have enough friction to not really move all that much.
I feel locked in.
I think I do too.
Can you pull off the last Jenga piece from the bottom and keep the tower intact?
Definitely.
I'm saying no way for this one.
Ooh, we've got a flippy flip.
I don't think that it's impossible. I think on this table it might be. If it's not perfectly level and one of those bottom areas dips even a bit, I think we're gonna have some blocks fall.
He's got a good grip on the
Is the string just tied around? Is that what we're seeing?
It's tied
Okay,
around.
cool.
Whenever you're ready.
Wow! Yes!
That was awesome!
I'll need like that in a slow-mo replay to watch that.
Give it up for Joey!
Hey!
We pulled off the impossible Jenga trick, but let's see what we got next. Okay, I think this next one is our most sciencey of the science questions yet. It has to do with a little thing I call physics. Is the world's smallest Rubik's Cube easier to slide than a regular Rubik's Cube? We have them both on the surface here. Our scientist is gonna slowly raise the surface and see if the smallest Rubik's Cube starts sliding first. Now keep in mind, we don't care which one slides faster, we're just
one they
measuring which one starts sliding first. Would it take more of an angle to get the big one going than the small one? Is the world's smallest Rubik's Cube easier to slide than a regular Rubik's Cube?
Saying no way.
That's like definitely.
What do you think, Daniel? What's your reasoning?
No, I have reasoning.
Dingus.
Okay, so our scientist is gonna raise the table surface, so we have to keep our eye on it to see which cube starts sliding first.
Our scientific instruments, please,
Yep.
Ben. Oh, gravity.
On gravity.
You wily gal.
I think that was a tie. Scientist, is the smaller Rubik's Cube easier to slide than the big one? No way! Okay, I guess Brayden looked it up, and the weight apparently doesn't matter because it's all just about the coefficient of friction. Nerd! Let's keep moving. Okay, our next highfalutin science experiment, since we are very esteemed scientists.
Science?
Yep.
Science?
Can you blind a fart ninja with a flashlight? Fart Ninja from Bat 19, very fun product. It makes a fart noise when you walk by it within about 5 feet or so. It has a little sensor. If you trigger the sensor, then it makes a fun fart noise. Also looks like a ninja. So we're gonna shine a flashlight at it. At the sensor, will the light from the flashlight blind the sensor and let us skirt on by undetected?
We ninja past the ninja.
I feel like when you change like the amount of light going into that sensor, I think it's gonna trigger it.
Joey, can you just walk by the Fart Ninja, show us what we got here? Players, can you blind a Fart Ninja with a flashlight?
Definitely.
I'm gonna say no way.
Heck yeah. You're gonna have to have it
Moment of
right in
truth.
the sensor.
The moment of truth. Is he blinded?
I think he
Snuck away!
Whoa!
Flashlight is a ninja's only weakness.
I learned that in Japan.
We love our world's largest.
We love our world's
making things
smallest.
big.
We love our world's largest. Hate things that are normal
Normal
size.
size things.
You guys know Orbeez, right? Those colorful little gel.
Add water.
Yeah.
Puff up. Yeah.
We have what we are calling the world's largest Orbeez.
And it works the same way?
Now we made this one by hand, so it looks a little funky. Some of the
Funky
stuff,
is a word for it.
some of the stuff floated to the top. This isn't strictly an Orbeez. What we did is we made something out of soap and gelatin that has the same consistency.
The question is,
Bounce?
will it bounce?
Will it bounce?
As
Because Orbeez bounce. If you drop them, they fling everywhere.
As opposed to exploding?
As opposed to exploding
Or
everywhere.
flunking.
Will it
Will it bounce? It's the old Baywatch.
Does the world's largest Orbeez bounce?
I'm giving it a no way.
I am also giving it
I
a
think
no
it's
way.
going to sink like a brick and just boom.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. I thought it would just. Yeah.
That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Did it bounce?
Wow. Okay, that's the video. Try your own fun experiments with the crazy toys we have at bad19.com.
Bad19.com.